If you think venomous snakes are the only snakes that are dangerous, think again. Some non-venomous snakes will leave your skin shredded, crushed tendons, and permanent nerve damage for the rest of your life, and a traumatic memory you'll probably never ever forget. Today we are breaking down the top 5 most dangerous bites from non-venomous snakes based on pain, damage, strike behavior, and real keeper stories. You're gonna want to hear all 5 because the number 1 spot might catch you off guard and make you think twice about reaching into that enclosure. We're scoring each species on 4 critical factors. Pain level. How much does it hurt? How deep does the bite go? Damage. Punctures, tearing of the skin, risk of infection, or even tendon damage. Strike behavior. Are they fast, explosive, repetitive biting? Keeper risk. How likely are you to actually get bit by one of these species? These are snakes that have bitten often, bite hard, and have real consequences with them. So let's dive right into it. Number 5. The Boa Constrictor. What's the matter? Didn't think the Boa Constrictor would make the list? Most people underestimate the Boa Constrictor because of their calm temperament. But here's the truth. When a Boa Constrictor actually bites, especially during a feeding response, it does not just bite. It clamps, crushes, coils, and can leave the keeper questioning what kind of snake they got. Damage. Deep punctures, bruising, and sometimes partial crushing if you don't unwrap the coil fast enough. The strike behavior. It's fast and deliberate. They don't bluff very often. Keeper risk. It's moderate, especially if feeding protocols aren't always followed. A pretty common way to describe a boa constrictor. They're usually chill until it's feeding time. Then they remind you that they're pure muscle with teeth. So for the pain level, we are giving this a 7.5 out of 10. Number 4, the African rock python. If a boa bites like a precision tool, the African rock python bites like blunt force trauma. These are aggressive, territorial, and they strike with jaw pressure that crushes. And they don't just bite. They hold, they twist, they thrash. The damage: shredded skin, bruises, and deep lacerations. Strike behavior: extremely defensive, especially wild-caught or under-handled snakes. Keeper risk here is high. This is not a beginner-friendly animal by any means. So we're giving this a pain level of 8.5 out of 10. If a retic bites like a surgeon, the African rock python bites like a cinder block. Number 3, the reticulated python. You've probably seen the viral videos of people getting bit during feeding, and it's always a retic. These snakes are smart, fast, and when they bite, it's with intent. Their teeth curve back to lock into prey. And if you get hit during a feeding response, you're not pulling away, you're going in. The damage: torn flesh, deep punctures, sometimes requiring stitches. Strike behavior: lightning fast. Even though these animals are huge, they're still lightning fast, especially in feeding mode. Keeper risk is high during feeding or when husbandry is poor, also meaning when the snake is stressed. It's not just the bite, it's what happens after the bite with the reticulated pythons. The coils, the drag, and then the absolute panic. For the reticulated python, we're giving this pain level 9 out of 10. Number 2, the scrub python. Scrub pythons don't mess around. These snakes are explosive. Their strikes are like whiplash with teeth. They're long, muscular, and quite aggressive. Even when socialized, scrubs can flip a switch in a second. And if you get bit, they don't just hit and run. They will bite you multiple times and hold on. Damage: deep rips, multiple lacerations, and heavy blood loss. The strike behavior is volatile. It has a fast strike radius. They can even lash out on the other end of the enclosure. So keeper risk very high unless you're extremely experienced. We're giving this pain level a 9.5 out of 10. Their bite feels personal. Number 1. The Northern Emerald Tree Boa. This is it, the undisputed champion of non-venomous bite pain. Emeralds don't just bite. They ambush from the trees with 2-inch needle-like teeth curved backwards. These bites go straight to the bone. They don't just hurt, they rip. They call them the bone ticklers. Some keepers report nerve pain that lasts for days or even lifelong nerve damage. And if you get it infected, that could take weeks to heal. The damage: massive bleeding, deep punctures down to the bone, torn flesh from the removal of it. The strike behavior: emeralds are pretty calculated and retreat after the bite, but for keeper risk, it is pretty high, especially if you do not know how to read body language. You're gonna get tagged one way or another. For the pain level, it is 11 out of 10. It's like getting hit with a hypodermic sewing machine from a tree branch. Emerald Tree Boa is absolutely no joke. Here's an honorable mention that didn't make the list because it's not a snake, but I'm gonna have to put the tokegecko on this honorable mention. And yes, it's not a snake, but the tokegecko, their bites and the pain is real with these guys. So what's the lesson here? Just because a snake is not venomous does not mean it's harmless. Muscles, teeth, and bad attitudes can leave you with permanent reminders of a very bad handling day. Whether it's an Emerald Tree Boa launching from above or a retic locked on during feeding, respect goes a very long way with these creatures. And if you're thinking about getting one of these species, you must know what you're signing up for. Because the bite might not kill you, but a bite from the Emerald Tree Boa will definitely make you reconsider your life choices. Drop a comment down below if you've ever taken a bit by one of these animals, or if you think another species of snake deserves to be on this list. Smash the like button if you enjoyed it, and make sure to hit that subscribe button to not miss any of our uploads. We upload every Tuesday and Thursday. Respect the bite. We'll see you in the next one.